whatever you want to call him, Satan, Lucifer, the big red fella, or just the plain old devil, understand this fact. He is real. He's not a little red cartoon character with pointed ears, a pointed tail, and a pitchfork. He is far more sinister and diabolical than that. Satan is alive and well. He seeks to destroy you. 1 Peter 5:8 says, your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Thank you, family, for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. It is January, I think it's the 26th. Today is Sunday, so I think it's the 26th. Thank you for joining me. And if you heard the beginning of that reading, please stay until the end. Even within Christians, circles made today are choosing to ignore him, meaning Satan, and act like he doesn't exist. And you know what? That's exactly what he desires. He knows the more covert he is, the more effective he can be. One of the greatest tragedies of our day is that much of the church is filled with people who only want to believe the portions of the Bible that make them comfortable. Those who scoff at the existence of a literal devil surmise that to believe in such a being is illogical and unrealistic. But the question must be asked, how else can we explain the moral and spiritual abyss that our society has plunged into? How can we justify the hundreds of millions of lives that have been wrecked, robbed, and ruined by war and famine? What about the Holocaust or the bombing of the World Trade Center? Every time a child is abused, a woman is raped, or someone persecuted because of the color of their skin, it further reinforces the reality of an existing devil. Satan and his demons are consumed with influencing and infecting the individual lives of everyday people. The longer I've lived, the more I've come to realize that the devil has a scheme, but God has a plan. Satan will and is doing everything he can do to thwart the plan of God for your life. Satan doesn't just hate the world, he hates you. The hatred that the devil operates in is so volcanic and intense that it really defies logic. It's hard to imagine that there is such a being that has absolutely no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Satan is pure evil. He exists and is supremely dedicated to his unholy cause. I want to say this with great conviction and clarity. Satan is your adversary. He is more than just an enemy of God, the church, or the pastor. Satan is your personal adversary, and you will never have a greater foe than the devil. Peter called him your adversary, the devil. Your destiny is in this life, and your eternal position in the life to come greatly hinge on your understanding of the devil. As you gain insight into Satan's schemes, you won't be filled with fear or dread. You'll be filled with faith and victory. There is no need for you to fear the devil. The more you understand him, the less you will fear him. In fact, Satan's greatest fear is that he will be found out to be the loser that he really is, because he's a loser. He is a loser. How many battles have he won? Whatever God hates, Satan loves. And anything and anyone God loves, Satan hates. Satan understands the presence of God and knows firsthand the power of worship. He was granted access to the glory of God based on worship. And he knows that our ticket into God's glorious presence is worship as well. He had those benefits. He had the benefits that we had, or we have. Satan comprehends that there is incredible power made available to worshipers. Have you ever noticed how much friction can come into a church over worship? I have. I tell you, I have. I'm talking about many years. The devil sows incredible division and confusion as styles and genres of music are often heatedly debated with Christian circles. The fact is, if people are quarreling and fretting over musical styles, they are not worshiping. Where people are not worshiping, they are denied access to God's presence. Satan knows that real change, and total victory are found only in the presence of the Lord. He understands when he keeps us from worship, he denies us victory. Satan knows. Again, he had all the benefits that we did. So if he can do anything to keep us off course, anything to keep us from standing together in unit, as a unit, if he keep us divided, he has done his job. He has done his job. I have never seen so much strife I am 50 years old. No, I don't look like what I've been through, and I have God to thank for that. But I have not seen so much hatred before in my entire being. I just haven't. And it bothers me to the core, because what do we look, there's enough in this world for everybody to go around. What God has for you is for you, and what he has for me is for me. My shine is not going to look like your shine, and your shine is not going to look like my shine. But we all have a shine. We all can carry our light. But you cannot do it with hate in your heart for somebody else, especially God's children. It just don't work that way. I encourage you. I did a short a few minutes ago, and I uploaded it. If you just lay down your life and live for God, he's going to do for you what you never thought you could think of. All those things that you thought you wanted that was good for you. Oh, he's going to bless you. He'll bless you with other things. And this has nothing to do with money. Has nothing to do with being rich. Nothing to do with being poor. But all about living for him. If you have not subscribed to this channel, click that subscribe button. Turn on your post notification bell so when I post a new video, you won't miss these videos. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you, family, and I will see you in the next video. Happy Sunday. And if no one has told you that they love you, I love you. Mwah.